Welcome, everybody. Thank you very much for being here. We are fortunate to have Harry with us today, our infamous admin. We've got myself, Joe, and we have Heidi from the support department. We have Mark from the campaign department. We have Lorenzo from our communications department. So we've had a good couple of weeks since we last talked, where things are going very well, and we're excited and we're happy to say that our payments have continued, as always, to be on time, and it is running very smoothly. I'm going to let Harry give us some update as to the recent milestones and an update on how sales and traffic, et cetera, is all going. Go ahead, Harry.
Thanks, Joe. Hello, everybody. For a few milestones that we've reached, one big one is just this last week we completed over 50,000 of our packs, of our business packs, 50,000 completed. So that's a lot of traffic and a lot of work that went into doing that. And we've had over 7,000 campaigns completed, or not completed, about 3,000 completed, and about 4,500 of them or 4,200 of them right now are still in progress. We've made our weekly payments each week, and at last count we had over 6,200 payments actually paid out. We're over 150 million unique visitors delivered to date. We have about another couple 100 million in the works going on. Other information that's going to be available in the newsletter that's coming out soon has some of these milestones as well. If you notice on your back office now, on your campaign list, you'll see that there's a new link there called Change, where you have your ad traffic and your view traffic. You can now click on that Change link, and it will open up a support ticket specifically for that campaign. And you can tell us what you want us to do, either pause it, change it. I just wanted to mention that we don't actually delete campaigns because they're part of our permanent database records. So what we did is we've broken them up into two categories now: the active campaigns and the archive campaigns. So now the archive campaigns are separated, and there's a link below your list, your campaign list, that when you click on that, it will open a new window, and it will show you all of your completed campaigns, all your archive campaigns. So that should make it easier for you to manage your campaign list, because now everything that you see when you first go to the list will be your active campaigns. And if you want to see what you did in the past, just click the archive button, and there they are. And we do that, obviously, because that's part of our permanent structure of knowing where the business is. We've changed the actual way that we create campaigns now. It's been streamlined to the point where we should be able to do campaigns certainly within 24 to 36 hours compared to the 2 or 3 or 4 days that it's taken us in the past. And also the support ticket function, the change function, will also streamline that function as well. That should be able to be handled much more quickly as well. Let's see.
I have also mentioned in the previous call about our expanding, or adding payment processors. And although the process has been a little bit more time-consuming than I had originally thought, we are making some excellent progress. We have one that we are currently in underwriting, and the relationship is developing very well. We're excited about working with this company. They provide a number of different interfaces and work with WebMoney and with STP and with PayPal. And so they give a lot of avenues for handling the money. And we have made some great progress. We are currently in underwriting, and we're hoping that within the next couple of weeks, possibly by the end of November, that we'll be active and be able to activate it on the Bank on Traffic website. So that's also in process. Our communications department, our new communications department, they have been very, very busy developing content and building out the blog and producing materials and videos, etc. And I think I want to throw it over to Lorenzo so you can update everybody on these items.
A couple things the communication department is working on. There will be company emails going out, so please make sure you check your inbox on your email, and you have to opt in to be able to get further emails. And we'll have all the news and updates, bulletins, and anything going on with the site, if it's going to be down for maintenance or payment status, that type of thing. Anything, we'll have news blast, and we'll have regular email updates every week. And we're pretty proud of the fact that we have a new blog. It was just launched a couple weeks ago, and we've been working out the prototype, so it's coming right along. We're going to keep adding fresh content, and that's going to be our main hub for the social media. It's going to go there to connect with Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and also you can share with, I believe, 75 or 100 different types of social media globally all over the world. So if you find an article that you want to email or share with a friend on another type of social media, under every comment there's a button down there. You can share it with your friends or family or potential members that you would like to join under you. So we want the blog to be an information gateway. So we're going to have the newsletter will be on there. In fact, the last newsletter for the month of October, it was published there. You can find that by going to the menu and selecting on it. We have the recorded calls, the calendar of events, which has, for example, today's conference call on there with all the numbers. Same with the training, all the training tools and items will be under the calendar and event. Pretty much everything you need to know. There will be general support topics. Anything to do with your account, you're still going to have to make a support ticket, but simple questions like maybe how do I start a campaign. You can actually look at the forums, and we'll have more forums as they go. Heidi has her own page, a matter of fact, and there's a lot of information on there. So it's a great place to bring new people. It's consistent information. And then the other thing I will add is we have a social media contest. The whole crew of Bank on Traffic sort of created the group effort. And they've been very generous with the prizes. If you have new people waiting to come in, if they participate in the social media, have them fill out an entry form. If they haven't already joined Bank on Traffic officially, if they're a free member or even a blog visitor, can fill out the free entry form. They can participate. There's a special prize feature in there just for them. And then the members have a series of prizes, including a very nice grand prize that's particularly interesting to anyone who wants to step up and become a leader. You can bring somebody on board. You can give these prizes away. They're giving away free traffic packs, starters, sets, starter packs, business sets, business packs. Check it out. Go to the social media contest. Read over the rules, and it's be fun, exciting, and basically, the whole idea is to teach all of us to participate with social media and use it as a business tool.
Well, thanks a lot, Lorenzo. Good. This is exciting stuff. I know it seems sometimes that things are moving a little slowly, but there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes here. We also are working on the development of some new sales tools, a platform for sales tools, and there's been some significant progress with that, which we will keep everyone posted on. We talked about new products coming soon, and those are in development as well. Heidi, did you want to update the membership on how we're doing in the support department?
Well, I just wanted to say hello and let everyone know that we're keeping up with all of the questions and the tickets that you're sending in. There are days where I do take 2 days off, and I may not get back to you immediately, but at this point we're up to date, and I'll respond to every ticket that you send. And also check me out on the blog. If you have any questions, I'll even answer you there. Other than that, I think everything is good here on the support side.
That's great, Heidi. Thank you. Okay, so remember to opt in to stay connected with the company emails that you will be getting. That's very important. You need to make sure you respond to that email, click that link, and opt in if you haven't. And, of course, keep in touch on the blog, all the social media, join the contests, and stay in communication. This is what this is all about. So I think we have some extra time. If we want, if anybody has any questions or specific topics that you'd like us to discuss, please feel free to jump in now.
Joe, I have a comment, and I'd like to bring up. I see Bruno's on, but he's having a hard time. Looks like he can't get his mic on or something. Bruno brought up on the last call. He brought up a very good comment. They'd like better tools and site pages for other languages. And Joe, I'd like you to address this. How fast did we get that going? We heard you and we listened.
Yes, that's a very good point. And as a matter of fact, that had slipped my mind. Yes, he brought up the comment of whether we were going to do something about that, and we actually had a conference with our communications folks immediately after that conference call. And we did take some preliminary action there using a Google plugin, I guess is really what it is. And so that does give an ability, at least on the at this time on the blog, to look at this material in different languages. And we are experimenting with incorporating this into the Bank on Traffic site. We have to address some of the mechanics involved, but we are very actively pursuing this. I think this is really exciting because it works very, very well. It will require some adaptation and formatting on our part, but I think we have something that we can work with to fulfill this mission of being available in multiple languages. So, yeah, that's a good point, Lorenzo. And again, thanks to Bruno for spurring us forward with that.
Yeah, and on that note, on the calendar and events area, there is a survey form too, where all the owners get a direct copy of that. So the company does listen. So if you have ideas or any suggestions, feel free to express them.
Absolutely. I'm very much a proponent of that. We very, very, very much appreciate feedback, suggestions, ideas, feature requests, function requests, things of that nature. We're very, very interested in hearing, and we most certainly will take each one of those seriously and evaluate them and take action where appropriate. So, absolutely, please do feel free to send us your ideas.
Well, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. I remember last time I was on a call. If I remember correctly, Harry mentioned something about getting new types of traffic. I mean, where we were able to use video content.
Yes.
And I would like to know if there's any news about that, or is there anything in the horizon to make that happen, where we are able to promote a website with a video and sound. That's my question.
Good question. Harry, you want to answer?
Actually, that brings up to mind some other issues as well. Other types of traffic that I've been trying to negotiate. I've got some sources for things like Google +1, but what I'm finding is that they can't handle the volume. When I start talking about millions of units, they tell me that they'd have to backlog part of that. So I'm having a lot of luck with that. I think the Twitter followers, that concept, I think that's probably going to be the first one that we get put together and incorporate into your back office. The videos, I'm still talking to the people doing it. They don't want to come down in their price, and it's not that the price is that bad. It's just that it needs to fit our model. So I think that we'll have some results on that probably within the next week or so.
We also have some development or some development work that'll have to be done to make it practical as far as an interface between the back office and them.
Yeah, that's the other side of the coin. That's the big issue is that we have to be able to integrate it into our model. And that's not always easy to do. And I mentioned this once before about how the industry itself is not really geared for this type of it's not the volume so much as the way that we package the traffic. So we're working on all these things. I'm hoping to make some real progress here shortly. But it is, like Joe says, we're going to probably have to probably write in some cases an API interface. They just don't exist.
But this is an exciting thing because this is something that really, truly sets bank on traffic apart. If we're able to integrate these multiple different types of traffic and have an exchange basis among them, this will really boost the power of bank on traffic as a business model, and we're very excited about it. We do understand, though, that to make it a reality, we're going to have to drive it developmentally and as a business concept because there's really nothing out there like it. And so this is a huge opportunity for bank on traffic and of course, bank on traffic members. So we're excited about it, and we are moving forward. There is something on the horizon. We're not quite sure how far out yet, though.
Yeah, one of the things that I want to mention about this subject is that the basic goal is to be able to our members be able to purchase the business packs as they are today and convert them into whatever type of traffic they want to create, whether it's video views or Twitter followers or pop under traffic, redirect traffic. All these kind of things would be interchangeable, and the member would be able to choose at any time on any pack what they want to use it for.
Right. Right.
Well, that's lovely. I must say, I like that.
Yeah, we're really excited about it. It's something that sets bank on traffic apart as a leader in this, and so we're excited about it.
Well, I understand, Larry. Video, it's a very tricky question because a lot of networks, they avoid dealing with a lot of traffic that has video content because, a lot of people don't like to be disturbed with video and sound, and it's not so easy to get video for pages with traffic unless you're using different traffic sources. But I know it's not easy.
Yeah. Yeah, particularly pop under. Pop under traffic is absolutely forbids sound because of the way it's presented. So we're looking for an alternative where people who have sound on their sites or have actually YouTube videos to be able to purchase direct viewers for their videos.
I want to jump in here for a second. Bruno is asking about the targeting of the campaigns. Are we going to be able to do a more specific to countries?
Are you talking about the traffic we have now? That is pretty much broke down,
the campaigns now. That's what he's talking about.
I think what he means,
target at a more granular level.
More of a local market level, like a city-state type of thing. I think that's what he's referring to.
There are some. Portugal.
Yeah, there are some. The network we're working with right now it doesn't go down to that level, but there's a couple others that I'm looking at that could be incorporated into this that do have a more local. We'll find out more as we get into creating the APIs and back office functions for these things to know just how specific they can be.
Okay,
All right.
I think he's pleased with that answer. So can I make mention that, on the blog, we do have an example of the pop unders in case anybody is interested in taking a look to see exactly how they work. You can check that out on the blog as well.
All right. Well, do we have anybody else that would like to make a comment or ask a question? Thank you very much, everyone. Check out the blog. Go to the calendar and see when the next scheduled call is. And we'll meet everyone back here at that time. Thank you so much for being with us.